back home. So I hope that you guys enjoyed last week. It was a very special surprise. If you guys didn't catch what I went live doing last week, I would highly recommend you check it out just to be surprised, because I think everyone was. But happy Monday, everyone. To explain my glasses, I cannot find my other glasses, so I'm wearing these blue light glasses. Hopefully they help somewhat. But happy Monday, everyone. I am going to be doing a very quick trip recap. I have jokes from the last 2 weeks, and I have stuff that I got. So stay tuned. But first, before we get into the jokes, I'm going to say hi to the chat. Justin, hello. Mandy Adams, hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was part of my trip. It was very last minute. We only booked this trip last month, like month and a half ago, maybe. So I do have a lot of advice for booking last minute trips, because we tend to do that very often. So if anyone has any questions about booking last minute trips, I have a lot of advice. So it was a very last minute. I got that reservation the night before. Jeannie B, hello. Thank you so much. Kit Stahlberg, hello. Sebastian the Crab, hi Jeanette. Happy Monday. Joy, I hope that you have a great time in Disney. I'm jealous. I want to go back. Donna, hi Donna. Donna, I didn't get a chance to see your stream from yesterday, but I'm so happy that cooking is back. Woo, woo. Christine, awesome bag. I'm so happy you got it. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Jersey Mike. Hello. Let's go Rangers. If anyone has been keeping up with, any of the playoffs or any of the NHL stuff, which I know that not a lot of you guys do, but some of you guys do. And most of you guys know that I'm a pretty big New York Rangers fan. And so the Rangers were down. If you're not familiar with playoff hockey, like the NHL, they have best of 7 games. So whoever wins 4 games wins the series and moves on to the next round. And so the Rangers were down 3-1. And then they played in Pittsburgh. They played in Pittsburgh. Sorry. Yeah, they played in Pittsburgh I'm getting my days confused. Like, I don't even know what today is. But anyway, they won 2 games, and so they went to a game 7, and then they ended up scoring to tie the game. Mika Zibanejad scored a 3rd goal to tie the game, and it was like with 4.5 minutes left maybe of the 3rd period. There are only 3 periods in hockey, and I know not everyone knows that. And then it went into overtime, and I was like so stressed. I was so stressed. And then finally, Panarin, the bread man, scored for us. So it was very exciting. They won game 7 in overtime after being down 3-1. So they won 3 games in a row. So they're going on to play the Carolina Hurricane, the Canes, or like whatever they call them now. So it was very exciting. So anyway, that was yesterday. You guys didn't ask about that, but I was telling you. Movie Mania Nick, hello. I have to join forces with Nick now because I've been seeing so many more movies. My local movie theater switched to an AMC, so I was able to like get their, I don't know, stubs list or whatever. So I've been seeing movies. I'm trying to remember who I said hi to. Hi, Amy, AJC Magic TV, Christina, welcome. I also want to shout out, like, anyone that's in the mental health profession. I was going to post something like this to my Instagram. Once again, you guys aren't asking for this information, but May is Mental Health Awareness Month. A lot of you guys know that I work as a clinician, and I think it's so wonderful that there's a Mental Health Awareness Month, but I also feel like there should be I'm trying to say this in the most respectful way possible. I think it's so wonderful that there's a nurses week and a teachers week, and they deserve all the appreciation and all the recognition. But I also feel like there should be a therapist week. The only entity that has thanked me this month, like for doing literally anything, was that my local aquarium was like, if you work as a mental health professional, you can come to the aquarium for free. Like we'll pay for your ticket. So I want to say thank you to the other mental health professionals that are out here in the community. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze. Pika? No, it's going to go away. It went away. I felt like I was going to sneeze. This is why I can't do live shows. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to the other mental health professionals because it's been a lot. and if you know, you know. I don't know what happened to the chat. It went so far away. I see dad builds, Chris. Am I the only one having trouble hearing Meg over the music? Oh no, I'll just turn the music off then. I have it really low. How about now? Is that better? I'm sorry. I'm catching up. Hi, Sparks. Welcome, Nathan Rita. Hello, Stacy Rogers. Rye guy. Your message earlier today made me so happy. Oh, Laura. No. Not gold bolts. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. I'm catching up. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling down. Yes, go Rangers. Can you book character meals last minute? Yes, Mandy, because I did. I booked it the night before, and I booked Cinderella's Royal Table 2 nights before. So, hi, Karina, welcome. Tim Rempel, hello. Tim, my fellow kind of pseudo Rangers fan. Yay, hockey. Hi, Tina, welcome. Okay, I think I caught up. I hope that I didn't oh my gosh, no, Christina, you don't have to. Like, I was just saying thank you, and thank you to everyone else that's a part of the part of that field. I know, like, we do what we do, and I was talking to someone about this today. I was like, I do what I do just because I love my clients. And actually, sorry, I shouldn't complain because literally someone walked in later today, like it was like 5 o'clock, and it was the sweetest. And someone came in with a little note, flowers for me, and it was really sweet. It was really, really sweet. And so that also made my day. It was very, 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 very kind. Okay, let me see. I'm catching up. Boo. Yeah, totally, Janie B. I think so many fields, especially in the helping professions, need recognition. But I just think it's so ironic that this is Mental Health Awareness Month, but like literally no one talks about the therapists. Like, especially throughout the pandemic, everyone's like, good job. Actually, I don't think I've even gotten a good job. I had to sneeze while watching a stream that Walt from Mouse Talk was on, and he was leaving, and he said, "Bless you." And my sneeze didn't happen until 2 days later. Oh my gosh. It was because I said pika, because sometimes I say pika and then you go chew. Anyone else do that? No, just me. Okay. Hi, Connie. Welcome. Teach me your last minute dining res ways. Hi, Richard. Hi, Arjans. Thank you. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Connie. I actually made these like right before my trip. I made a TikTok making a joke out of it. Because I said, like, it was the bee that goes, oh my gosh, what does the bee say? It goes, and no one can stop me. Oh, and the best part of this plan is no one can stop me. And I said, putting off literally everything else to make yourself a new pair of ears to match your outfit, which is what I did. I made these and I wore them to Galaxy's Edge. I actually posted a TikTok of them too. Side tangents, but thank you guys. Maybe we'll make either a live stream or another video about how I book last minute trips, because that's like pretty much all we do. And this trip I was able to eat at Sci-Fi. I was able to eat at Cinderella's Royal Table during the fireworks. And I also ate at Storybook Dining with Snow White. I'm trying to think of what other ones we had. Hey, Keith, welcome. I'm trying to think if we had anything else specifically that we ate specifically. I'm trying to think. We actually we didn't plan this, but we had went to Universal Studios. This is kind of part of the trip recap, I guess. We went to Universal Studios one day, just for the afternoon, because with our annual pass, we can use the express pass after 4 o'clock. So we just did all the express lines. We got a lot done. And then the Rangers were playing that night. So we made a reservation to eat at the NBC Sports Grill. And we we watched the game from there. And of course they lost. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. Don't forget to, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I have a few open orders I'm working on. So if you guys don't see everything on the shop right now, they'll be back up soon. I'm just working on stuff. But thank you so much, Donna. I really appreciate it. We were trying so hard to get Storybook Dining at Artist Point last weekend, and we were staying there, and we're still unsuccessful. I'm so sorry. Actually, I have a really good question. I asked Tim this question. I don't know if anyone knows. Probably you guys all know, except for me. I'm not a good Disney fan. Karina, I didn't take any trip videos except for ones that I'm going to post on my TikTok. So if you guys haven't checked out my TikTok, I'll post pictures and stuff on my Instagram, but I don't know. I only, when he asked, what's this hockey that you speak of? Yeah, hockey is the best, but Winifred doesn't know anything about hockey. Is way, way beyond her time. I forget what I was talking about. Oh, the question that I had. So when you make dining reservations, because I really, really like fingers crossed want to go back for when I run Dopey in January, what are the rules for advanced dining reservations? Because I never make advanced dining reservations 60 days in advance or even 10 days in advance. I like scavenge for whatever's left, which people cancel things all the time. Like check 2 days before or a day and a half before when you're looking, because people cancel things all the time. Especially like travel agents that hold on to things because you have 24 hours. You have to cancel before 24 hours. So sometimes you'll see an influx of cancellations. So we actually got lucky, but the last time we were there in the end of February, the same thing happened. We almost took a reservation for Storybook Dining, but I said, you know what? I don't want to pay $60 a person to not meet the characters. And then they changed the rule. And that's where you saw the picture from. I had my Dopey backpack. I didn't have it the last time. So it just worked out really well. And I almost brought my Dopey medals just in case we were able to get a reservation, but fingers crossed. I like really, really want to get it for January. So if anyone knows any information about that, like specifically how that was another one, Christine. I had booked Space 220 for the same day that I had gotten Storybook Dining, but I ended up canceling Space 220 because I would have rather gone to Storybook Dining. So I was actually able to get Space 220 as well. Hi, Yadi, welcome. So is it 7 o'clock, like 60 days in advance? Like if anyone can tell me what the rules are for advanced dining, like I want to be on top of it for after my marathon. But we can talk about last minute trips in another video or another live stream. Maybe we do that next week. But I usually get up at midnight. I'm sorry. You have to make them at midnight? like 60 days before at midnight? I thought it was at 7 o'clock. And is it 60 days from your first day of your trip, or is it 60 days from that day? Sometimes it's up and running. Sometimes it's not. I don't want to be up at 3 o'clock to make a reservation. That's actually what happened to me the last time. Someone canceled the night before my marathon, and I was able to get hi, Joe, welcome, the first day. Okay, so 60 days from the first day of my trip. And is that only if I'm staying on property, or is that if I just have things planned? I'm sorry if this is not what you came for. I just really want to make sure that I could get that reservation, because the last time I ended up getting a last minute reservation to do that as well. Maybe I should just stick only on property. Now, does that also count if you're staying at the Swan or Dolphin, out of curiosity? Only if you're on property. Okay. So you can only make it 60 days in advance if you're staying on property for your entire trip, or if you are not staying on property, aka out of the Disney bubble, you can make it 60 days from that day, of which that reservation will probably be gone. Okay, thank you guys for your help. I just wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, if you link your reservation to your My Disney experience. I love it. Yachty, you would be so happy. I have another backpack to show that I got. And oops, thought that last time it was that day. Good to know, first day. Right, Joe? I agree. Because I never ever plan Disney trips like this. Run Disney bubbles are a little bit different than regular trips. Because you're in the Run Disney bubble. And food is one of my number one priorities during that weekend, but also to not eat anything that I know is different than what I normally eat. Um, so I'm thinking after, so I could get I got Dobie to sign my medals, and I got all 6 medals with him. But I'm gonna bring all 4 of my Dopey medals. So I have 3 Dopey medals here at home, and I have one that I will, fingers crossed, hopefully be getting in January. But anyway, well, I have to start this show. So, dad jokes for the evening. We have several for the last couple weeks. Um, the inventor of the USB stick died. Did you guys hear that on the news today? It was very sad. Um, but so he died. Thank you for the memory. It's really good. Yeah, Swan Dolphin and Swan Reserve all enjoy the same 60-day perk. Awesome. This is what you could book the really good reservations towards the end of your trip before the rest of the people can get them. So that's why I can never ever get reservations, because we never stay on property. Okay. But thank you for the memory. The Middle Ages were called the Dark Ages because there were too many nights with a K. I'm going to make sure next month to avoid. Oh, well, you know what? Keith, I hope that everyone is safe. I hope that you make safe decisions. I heard on soccer practice tonight, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it's apparent. I'm pretty sure I read that one on here one day. Okay. The piano was unfortunately locked out of the house. He had no way to get in as he did not have the right key. My cousin's getting married in just a couple weeks. I have to save this one for him. The wedding was so beautiful. Even the cake was in tears. TIERS. That one was good. I love that one. There's a fine line between sorry, I messed that one up. There's a fine line between numerator and denominator. There is. I love a good math joke because I hate math. Let's see. Did you guys hear about this new broom? I don't listen. I feel like, not that I consider myself an adult, but as you get older, things like vacuums are really exciting. So there's a new type of broom out, actually, and I saw it on the news the other day. It is sweeping the nation. Fantastic. Why did the music teacher go up the ladder during music class? To reach the high notes. Yeah, to reach the high notes. Oh, to the guy who invented the number 0, thanks for nothing. I was very generous today, actually. I gave away my dead batteries to someone. They were free of charge. So, yes, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. I love good battery and math jokes. So, I don't know if you guys have like a favorite kind of household item, but I really enjoy towels, right? Because towels they can't tell jokes at all. So I have no competition. They have a really dry sense of humor. So they only get some of my jokes. I don't get this one. I'm not going to read that one. What animal needs to wear a wig? I'll wait for you guys to answer that one. I'm gonna read Avery's while you guys answer it. But what animal needs to wear a wig? What is the difference between Yankee fans and dentists? One roots for the Yanks and the other Yanks for the roots. That was funny. Hi, Pam. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. But what animal needs to wear a wig? A bald eagle. Poor bald eagle. Oh, wait. Did I do this one already? I did. I did that one. Hold on. Was that the last one? Oh, no. There was definitely. No. What happened to 16? What happened to today's? I don't know. Did I? Maybe I didn't take today's. Sorry, I'm having a clerical error. Yes, go Yankees. Apparently, unlike that kid, apparently my secretary had an error and did not provide me with the correct number of jokes tonight. So next week we'll have one extra joke. Actually, I was my own secretary and I made the error. So um thank you so much for the dad jokes for the evening. I hope you it was a clerical error. Yeah, it was actually my fault. So, I hope you guys enjoyed of what I did have. I think my favorite one was the cake one because I said my cousin's getting married. I have to send him that one. Hey, Timothy Rainwaters, welcome. So, like I was saying, I kind of told you guys some of what happened on my trip. I don't know if you guys have any specific questions, but the first day we got there, we got in really, really late. I actually went to work that day, and then we got in. I think we got to our hotel like around 11 p.m. And then the next day we went to Hollywood Studios, and we did all the things compared to our last visit. Well, look who it is, Mr. Zippity Doodad, my favorite guy. Hi, Sam, welcome. Guys, Patrick and the whole baseball team, PJ's baseball team, amazing. They're doing amazing. They're just such great kids. Patrick's a great coach, and I'm a good fan. Hi, J Grubs, welcome. I'm like a cheerer from the sidelines. But Patrick's the best. When Chewbacca was was learning his bowcaster skills, he accidentally shot himself in the foot. Wookiee error. Yeah, right? It was a Wookiee error. Just like me, I made a Wookiee error because I'm also, wait, hold on. I'm gonna put myself not on camera just yet, but you guys can still hear me. Because hold on. It was a Wookiee error. Sometimes my jokes are so funny, you guys have to leave, right? Okay. Anyway, hey Shelby, welcome. So I don't know if you guys have any specific questions about my trip, but it was not a Wookiee error on that. So the first day we went to Hollywood Studios, we did all the things. Like I said, between this trip and the last trip, it was bless you. I did not sneeze, but thank you very much. It was way less crowded than it was the last time, and it was absolutely insane. I did a lot of pin trading in Hollywood Studios. I love the pin trading. I feel really weird without the other ears on now. I really look at my hair. Geez, I look like a mad scientist. Um, I really love the locations in Hollywood Studios. I find that they usually have good pins. Hi, Angela Minta. It's so cool to see so many of you guys went to that meetup too, where I got to see a lot of people that I've never seen on like camera before or streams. No worries. It always sounds like I sneeze, Stacy. That's just how I talk, I think. Or I just make noises. I make a lot of noises. If you guys have any questions about pin locations, I was like, what was I talking about? About pin locations at Hollywood Studios, just shoot me a message. All the cast members too are very easy to talk to about. It was so crowded in February, Tim. Oh my gosh. It was like literally half of the crowds. It was unbelievable how different it was. I'm going to take a sip of water. Hold on. Breaking news. What's breaking news, Patrick? Zippity doodad news. I missed that segment so much. The news. What did you find interesting when it came to watching the fireworks from inside the castle? That's such a good question. So if you guys missed it, like I said earlier, I don't have it specifically labeled, but I think I might change it for my Where in the World is Meg? Because I was in Walt Disney World last week. Um, I was in Cinderella's castle eating dinner at Cinderella's royal table, and um, they set off the fireworks while I was in there. And it was very, very, very cool. Very special experience. It was well, I actually didn't know that we were going to Disney. So I got my mom a new Loungefly bag and a new Loungefly wallet for Mother's Day. And then I was like, well, I have to do something extra special for her for Mother's Day. And so we were there on Mother's Day, and this was her extra Mother's Day gift because she deserves it. We just booked the new DVC building at the Grand Oh my gosh, Patrick, you have to send me a text later and let me know all the deets because I cannot wait to hear all about it. Am I local? No, I live in Connecticut. I wish I was local. There's a lot of other people here though that are local and they have amazing channels. So go check out a lot of people in this chat as well. But the most fascinating thing for me watching the fireworks from the castle, it was cool to see just like how the fireworks went off, and the poor lady who was serving us was like, is she gonna eat her salad? And I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm watching the fireworks. And they want to turn the tables so quickly, like they want to turn everyone around so quickly. um that's so, so cool, Shelby. Congratulations. I'm so jealous. You'll have to let us know when you're working if you feel comfortable with that. Whenever, I mean, I would love to get to meet you. I love Galaxy's Edge, and you'll see that because I got a couple other things from my trip. So I'll try and be really quick about talking about my trip because I have some things that I want to show too. Patrick, that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Um, we were, we were we were also in Magic Kingdom on Mother's Day. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were definitely in. We went to that was the day we went to Storybook Dining at Wilderness Lodge. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Cuz the next day we went to Cinderella's Royal Table on Monday. That's so awesome, Laura. I'm so happy you got to meet Maria. She's such a sweetheart. She's really amazing. Um, so yes, I think my I don't want to say the most interesting part, my favorite part, your storybook. Yes. um, was just seeing the fireworks from a different view. You don't always get to see it from there. And then the fireworks were just very different in there. And there was a lot of smoke, and there were sprinklers like cooling down, like shooting off water. Good night, Keith. Have a great evening. That were just shooting off water constantly I think to just cool things down. So it was just a very interesting experience. I felt a little rushed just because my server kept coming over to check to see if I had eaten my salad at all. But I was like, I want to watch. I don't want to just eat. Anyway, so that was my experience. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, it's last Monday. I don't know if I'll leave it as Where in the World was Meg, or if I want to specifically say if it was in the castle for the fireworks. But yes, Friday we went to Hollywood Studios. Saturday we went to Animal Kingdom for a little bit. I don't do a lot of the rides in Animal Kingdom. I don't do Everest. I don't do Kali River Rapids. That's so cool, Tim. I'm so happy. Yeah, like I got that very last minute, and I couldn't believe that someone canceled it around the fireworks time. They were running kind of late, so I was a little surprised. It was like 15 or 20 minutes late on the reservation. So I was very nervous that we were going to be late for my live stream, but we weren't. Have the opposite. Yeah, that's what happened to us at NBC Grills, like NBC Sports Grill. I think we were there for like 2.5 hours. I mean, first of all, we were watching the hockey game, but then I also did a mobile order of Voodoo Donuts because I had never tried Voodoo Donuts, and a lot of you guys know that I'm a vegan. I had one vegan donut, and I've been eating vegan for like, I don't know, like maybe 12 or 13 years. And so my brother's partner got me this donut. So I was like very, very excited. And I had it like 2 years ago. So I was like, I want a vegan donut. And it was the most confusing experience that I've ever had at a theme park. And I was right next to it because we were sitting outside at NBC Sports Grill and I was seeing the line. If you guys have ever been to City Walk, like you know where the Voodoo Donuts is, and the line is always so long. But I didn't end up like I ordered them at like 8 o'clock, and I didn't end up getting them until like 10 o'clock. And it was because they said that sometimes when it's very busy, the app or the order reservation whatever messes up and it glitches and it just didn't tell you when your order was ready. So I legitimately waited like 2 hours for 3 donuts. I was already eating dinner and we were only leaving. That's why I was like, let me go up and see what happened with my donuts. But that was Voodoo Donuts. The donuts were really good, but I was very confused about the process of mobile order. Like, shouldn't have been I'm pretty sure it said it would be ready within, like, 10 minutes, which is why I was like, "Let me put it in, grab it while we eat dinner." But then also I don't wanna say it was the fault of the server, but it was very slow at NBC Sports Grill. It was so slow. Um, yeah. The line gets so crazy, Karen, it really does. But I would definitely do a mobile order again so that I don't have to wait in the line. The person that was in front of me was like, "I've been waiting 45 minutes for my donuts." They're like, "Oh, your order is ready." And they're like, "Okay, I never got a notification." So it wasn't just me waiting for donuts. So, and I don't want to say I was just sitting there waiting for donuts, like I was eating dinner. So I was just hoping that my donuts would have been ready sooner. But Saturday we went to Animal Kingdom. We only did a few rides. It was very, very hot. It was like 95 degrees a couple of the days that we were there. Then that afternoon we went to Universal Studios. We ate in City Walk. We watched the Ranger game. They lost that night, but it doesn't matter anymore because they're in the next round. And then the next day was Sunday. We went to Magic Kingdom that day. And we did all of the Magic Kingdom things. The only we've done it a couple times now, but the only time I've like formally purchased the Disney Genie has been I find that it only really makes sense at Magic Kingdom. I don't know about the other parks only because I don't ride a lot of the rides. I'm just not capable of riding a lot of the rides. Best time for Voodoo Donuts is in the middle of the day. Yeah, but I don't wanna eat a donut in the middle of the day. I wanna eat a donut at, like, 9:30. I've not been to Gideon's. I don't spend a lot of time at Disney Springs either, just because if I have an annual pass, I would like to visit, of which my annual pass is up in just a couple weeks. So I have to figure out if I'm renewing it too. Um, but yeah, I find that it's very, very much worth the Disney Genie Plus on Magic Kingdom days, especially if you know how to use it. It's just me and my mom mostly that go. So between the two of us, very, very easy to get reservations like within a half hour or an hour. People cancel things all the time. I brought them back to the hotel and I actually ended up bringing one back on the plane. And I ate some of it on the plane. No worries, Karen. Have a great evening. But also that was a very late flight too. And so yeah, that was Saturday night. Sunday we went to Magic Kingdom. Like I said, we did lots of stuff because we had the Disney Genie Plus. Are you going to go to the special musical? When is that, Shelby? That sounds really awesome. I do enjoy City Walk. I actually find that City Walk is don't hate me. I think the location of City Walk, I was telling this to my mom, is way better than Disney Springs. I I don't want to say I like City Walk better than Disney Springs, but I just find that the location is way better. It's almost like downtown Disney at Disneyland. Like it's just a way better location. Disney Springs, it's like its own thing. And I don't ever want to go there because it's out of the way. I feel like Disney would make a lot more money if it were right there, but eh. Um, that sounds really cool, Shelby. I like Maroon 5, but I probably won't be back down for a while. I most likely won't be back until January, but who knows? I actually didn't think I was going in February, and I didn't think I was going this month. So, uh, high downscale. I do have droids on my head. Um, yes, right. Don't you need to be all fancy? Actually, there were a lot of people that are super fancy at City Walk too. Um, but I just think the location is right. Like it's right there. And then it's just nice to kind of spend the evening there if you want to. Um, oh, I definitely won't be there, Shelby, but that sounds really awesome. I actually will be elsewhere. Um, not a surprise. I'm going on a family trip, so I will be gone that week. I'm very, very excited. I agree. If it was attached to a park, they'd do better. But yeah, they seem to be doing really well anyway. But I just feel like out of convenience, it would just be really nice to be able to walk. Like you could walk to downtown Disney, you could walk from downtown Disney to Disneyland and DCA. I don't know. You could walk. It's like a very similar setup to Universal Orlando. You could just walk from City Walk. You have to walk through City Walk to get to. Yes, Shelby. I am very excited for my family trip. I think I'm going to vlog that trip, not with my family in it, but I will. I'm thinking I'm going to vlog it and post it if you guys want to see. I don't know if I'll share where we're going just yet, but just know it's somewhere cool. Um, so then Monday we went to Epcot and we did Epcot things. Epcot girl. Have you guys ever seen that TikTok? Epcot girl. I love all the TikTok songs. It's so silly. Um, Once again, several rides at Epcot that I cannot do, but that's fine. We just kind of looked at all the beautiful flowers. I also had been really symptomatic that day, so we just went. Yes, we were at Epcot on Monday, and then we went to. I was like I said, I was really symptomatic on that Monday. No, yes, Monday we went to. The Instagram picture that I posted today was from that day. Um, oh darn, Laura, we really missed you. I didn't know that you were there. I never know when people are there. I just run into people if I happen to catch them. Like I ran into Walt and Melissa at Magic Kingdom that day, and I was like, "Hello, are you Mouse Talk?" And I've actually run into Walt several times. I usually run into people. There's a lot of people with gimbals that I'm like, "Hey, I know you. Like you're my friend." But I was very symptomatic, so we left early that day, and we left early that day from Epcot, and then later on, we went to Magic Kingdom to do our dining reservation over at Cinderella's Royal Table. I knew that it was going to be a very long night, and then I also can't have anything with caffeine, so you should walk with your head up, keeps you from running into people. No, I have to look down so that way I don't trip over myself. Yeah, I always run into Jeff and Ange. But I'm being 100% serious. I will trip over myself. I did the same with Mom Melissa. Yeah, you could pretty much find any of the streamers. I try not to do that so that they have privacy, like especially if um I'm also on my own vacation, like, I wanna do what I wanna that if that doesn't make any sense, I don't know, because it's my vacation as well, like, I don't get a lot of days off of work, and now Minnie Crab is looking at those TikToks, "Epcot girl." But because it's my vacation, I also wanna do things that I wanna do, I don't wanna just, like, follow around people, but I'm sure no one wants to follow around people. Um, I do not mind tripping over other things. I always say, "I'm so sorry, excuse me, I'm a very clumsy person." Um, and then Tuesday, we went back to Hollywood Studios. I had originally planned, um, when I usually go to Disney with my mom. My mom does not like to be on camera. If anyone has met her in person, you know what she's like, and everyone's like, "You don't like to be on camera, right?" And I think it's pretty well known now, but if you've met her in person, she loves, meeting all of you guys, but she really doesn't wanna be on camera. I've asked her several times for years because 'cause I've had a YouTube channel for over 4 years. Um, Hi, Wendy. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, my mom will come to Disney with me. We usually do the trips just by ourselves. And um, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't even know at this point if I could go alone. How often do I stream? I stream every Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I have to get back into I've been talking to Sean about this from Snag and Whiskers, number one fan, Snag and Whiskers. Um, Yes, I have an incredibly supportive family, Tina. Thank you so much for pointing that out. I absolutely love them. They're my best friends, especially my mom. My mom is my number one best friend. I know how incredibly lucky I am to have her. I could sit here all night and talk about how incredible she is. A lot of people have met her, so they thanks Amy. A lot of people have gotten to meet her, so you guys know she makes me such a better person, and I'm very naturally introverted, and she really helps me come out of my shell. And I don't think physically I could go. I have some health problems, so I don't think physically I could go to the parks by myself. I would be very, very nervous because she helps me a lot. So I think, except at Christmas when I got her on stream, I don't remember that. That's so funny. Um, and if you are really curious, Nate has accidentally got her in a couple of videos too. If you ever see a video of me on Nate's channel, she is probably in there. Cause she'll hide in the back. It's so cute. But yeah, she doesn't like to be on camera, unfortunately. But she takes all if you guys ever see an Instagram picture of me not holding my phone, it's because she's taking the picture. So that dopey picture that I just posted, or that's the thumbnail for this, she took that picture. She's my personal photographer. Um, but yeah, like I said, on Tuesday, does she know that? No, we don't tell her that. But sometimes we'll watch Nate's videos together, especially the ones that we were in. I was supposed to be in, or the ones that we did that day together. Sometimes she'll watch those and then she's like, wait. um, hey, CM Manny, welcome. Mom filter engaged. Yeah, I try not to let her know so that she doesn't get nervous. But Tuesday we went to Hollywood Studios. We were gonna go to Magic Kingdom that day, but we only had so much time before our flight left. With an annual pass, we like to try and get as much time in the parks as we can. So even if we go for a couple of hours, we packed up all of our stuff in the morning because we were going to fly out later that day. And so we decided to go to Hollywood Studios for a good chunk of the day. And then for some reason, we thought it would be we didn't get to go to Universal Studios. We actually only went to Islands of Adventure. And I didn't get to ride ET. And if you know me, that's my favorite ride at Universal. And I was so bummed because the last time I went on it, ET didn't say my name. He skipped my name. And so I was so disappointed. I was like, we have to go back to Universal just so I could ride ET. And so we went back to Universal for like an hour and a half. And then we went directly to the airport. So we did 3 rides at Universal and then we left to go to the airport. So it was a very long day, but I do want to get to some of the things that I got. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up a couple of things first. So the first thing I have is this. They are doing for wait, ET says your name. Yes, he goes, "Goodbye, Megan." That's the worst, Shelby, honestly. And then he goes, "Steven, if you if you ever ride that ride with me, I know all the words." Welcome home. You've arrived. It has not changed since then, except they have updated the cards of which ET says your name. And when I was a kid, though, the coolest thing to do was give the team member the wrong name, as in a name that you always wanted but wasn't your own name. And then he would say the name, and you'd be like, that was my fake name. At least, I don't know if anyone ever did that, but like literally everyone in my family, my cousins, my brothers, like all of us would give the wrong names. But now as an adult, I'm like, I want ET to say my name. My name is important. Yes, a crazy fake name. Try and do that. I was like, I'm I it was before I had gotten my dog, but one of my dog's names was Riley, and I would always give the name Riley. My dad would always give the name Rodney, and my mom would give the name Bridget sometimes, and what other things? We would just give my favorite fake name. I mean, I feel like we probably asked one day one of the team members, like, what is the craziest name that's in the system? And I think they just gave it to us, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, now as an adult, I'm like, I just want ET to say my name. And so he says, "Goodbye, Megan." And then he says everyone else's name, but it's still really cool. So as I was saying, now that character dining is kind of back in full swing, it was not at Cinderella's royal table. They don't do inappropriate ones, obviously, but they do very interesting names. Um, he would probably say the same name. Like if you got all the George Foremans to go, they'd be like George, 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 George. Um, Probably all of the same name. He'd probably just say it all because they just scan the name. Um, yeah. Um, but like I said, the only I think character dining that's not back in full swing is Cinderella's royal table. We did get to meet Cinderella in the beginning, like you would normally meet her, but there were no princesses up in the castle. But I did get this uh, autograph card with. I did get this autograph card with my storybook dining. It has this on the back. The characters do sign autographs. So if you didn't want this and you want to sign an autograph book, could totally do that too. Another thing that I got a wishing star and I got my wand. My mom and I were taking pictures with these like over our eyes and like it was very cute. Justin, have a great evening. Thanks so much for staying up and watching. Wait, Justin, before you go to sleep, I'll do this really quick. Don't go yet. Stay. I have a couple Star Wars pins. Hold on. I'm going to do them quick. Okay. First pin I was able to, well, this is actually ironically the last pin I was able to get. I got the jumbo, super jumbo, mini jumbo. May the 4th be with you, 2022. It's got all the bounty hunters on it. My wand, yes. Okay, so that was one that I got. They had it on Shop Disney. I heard it sold out very, very quickly. I was hoping that it would be in the park. Oh no, I'm getting all pixely. It's because of my pixie dust. Whoops, can you go back the other way? Go back. Bippity boppity boo. It was because of my pixie dust. But yeah, so this sold out really quickly on Shop Disney. I found it on the last, it was not there on the first day that I was there, and it was there on the last day I was there. So I was able to get that one. Another one that I got was finally the fig pin of R2D2. Whee! And Baby Yoda, Grogu. That's a Disney Parks exclusive. The Boba Fett in his prototype suit. Another one. Those are Disney Parks exclusives. 2 more May the 4th pins. Another one with the bounty hunters. Baby Yoda. This one was so cute. I I was trying to get the pins from one of the cast member, and I was like, the May the 4th ones behind the counter, and Big Bot pins. What a shock! Hi, Jill. But I was like, can you get the ones with the bounty hunters and Baby Yoda? And they're like, which ones? And they didn't know. They didn't know any of the Star Wars characters. It was so cute. Another pin that I got, Justin, I don't know if you're interested in this, but you can leave if you're not. This Spider-Man set, I actually didn't know that this box set existed. That was the word I was looking for. I talked to Chris about it. He thought it did. Obviously it does exist, but I didn't know that it existed. But the cast member was showing me how you could place Spider-Man on top of this, or this Spider-Man on top of this, and it stacks, which is very, very cool. So it's from No Way Home. It is an Ellie of 4,800. You guys can kind of see here, my ring light, how you can stack him either with the little spider claw things. It's backwards, so it's so confusing. You could just have his head. You could just have that. You could just have him with the spider. It's backwards. Spider-Man: No Way Home. So that was one of the pin sets that I picked up as well. And then Chris over at Dad Builds, he was such a bad influence. He sent me a picture of this pin, and he was like, "It's available in the parks now. You should get it. I just got one." And I was like, "Oh." And it's a Hades pin with Pain and Panic. Some of the villain transformation pins. I was able to get the Evil Queen one the last time I was there, but this one is so super cool. You don't see a lot of Hades pins or Hercules pins. Good night, Nick. Have a great evening. Oh, that's really awesome, Kit. Yeah, I'm so happy that I get to work in this field. I really, as hard as it is, I really love when people come up to me and they tell me that I've made a difference. Okay. Another thing that I got. Oh, hold on. Wait, where did Justin go? Justin, come back. Snag and Whiskers. I'm your biggest fan. Wait, Justin, did you go? I also got this set. This is it's backwards. Okay. So we got the trilogy, and the trilogy, all from the Skywalker saga. This one was also super cool. I have the other set that has all 9 movies too, but I thought this one was even cooler. So the prequels, look at it's so hard to see. Darth Maul, opposite way. Then we have the originals, and then we have the sequels. So cool. I thought it was really fantastic. I think those are all the pins that I got. Then I went to the outlet. I was super disappointed. Yeah, they're like mini jumbo mini, very mini. I went to the outlet. I was super disappointed, but I did get one thing, and I got this hat. It was like $9 or something, $8, and it just said "Bring kindness." I wore it in the parks, which was very cute, and it's got a little Mickey and Pluto. And I thought it was very cute. I like big pins, and I cannot lie. You other YouTubers can't deny. Oh, thank you so much, Manny. That was so sweet of you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. That probably just goes to towards my pin fund. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's actually a couple things that I got from, I think those are all the things specifically that I got from Walt Disney World. I did actually place an order, a mini jumbo. Yes, kind of an oxymoron. But it's a tinier version of a jumbo pin. And if you've seen other jumbo pins, you know that like my Lady and the Tramp pin is like this big. It's huge. But while I was in Disney Shop, Disney was having some mystery sale. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip. They're having some mystery sale, and they had items that I was looking at purchasing in the park, but for like way cheaper. And so I got this Figment shirt from the Flower and Garden Festival, and it says "Dropping Beats." And if anyone else is a Bo Burnham fan, every time I hear anything like this, he says, "Picked up the celery, but dropped the beat." And then he started like with the music, and it was so funny. But yeah, these were like 20% off or 30% off. It was very, very cute. And I plan on wearing it like tomorrow to work because it's so cute, or at least sometime this week. And then the next thing that I got, Justin, you're going to like this too. Another one that I think was at least 20% off, if not more. This shirt has all the characters from some of the movies. And then on the back, it's got a list of all the movies. Very cool. I really liked it. I know I'm running out of time. The last thing I got, which was $35 cheaper online, and then plus my 10% off with my Visa card, was this Spirit jersey, this Marvel Spirit jersey. And then it has Marvel, but then all of the Avengers on the back. So I thought it was very, very, very cool. I got it for much cheaper than it was in the park. So that was my haul. Even though I placed the order while I was still in Disney, I just got it yesterday. So Dwight Schrute and Disney making beats cool again. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. How do you run out of time when you're your own boss? Um, when you're the boss. Angela, I don't know, do they still have that mystery sale going? Because if they do, you should totally get it. It is super comfortable. Some of the Spirit jerseys are really like stiff. They're very stiff. I don't know if that makes sense. If anyone else owns a lot of Spirit jerseys like me. Um, but wait, oh yes, the bag. Oh, thanks, Yachty. Wait, okay, so this is not a Disney bag, but it is a bag that I enjoy very much. They're crunchy. I don't like that word. Look at this. This is from Box Lunch. This actually, I think it's sold out now. I was gonna get the Mines of no, it was maybe the Mines of Moria bag. I can't remember. Yeah, it feels like canvas. No, this one was very soft. But this is yeah, right, Yachty? Mine are not all Disney either. But this bag is gorgeous. These are all 3D. Samwise Gamgee is my favorite character from The Lord of the Rings. There's another flower down here. This, I thought it opened. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. And then the back, there I have a Chewbacca backpack that looks just like these straps, which I actually really enjoy these straps way better. But you could see it's just a really beautiful, beautiful bag. The inside is very like muted tone, not over the top, really, really beautiful. But the fact that this door opens and Gandalf and Frodo are in there, and it's just a really, really beautiful bag. I was very happy I was very disappointed in myself that I bought it, but then I saw that it had sold out and I was like, well, thank goodness. I actually got a lot of comments on the Dopey bag that I have the picture with Dopey holding, like I'm holding the bag. Walt, it was so nice to see you. I had a great trip with her. It was so nice to celebrate her. I hope Melissa had a great Mother's Day. It has actually an additional pocket right here in the front, Tina. So it has one pocket there and then another pocket you guys can kind of see. Walt, I know you're gonna love this bag. I think Melissa would need it, but I think it's sold out. Did your mom get any Doonies at the warehouse? No, they were not good sale prices, Yachty. Not like the last time where should we still talk about that $67 Dooney bag? Every time we go in where they're like $200. I'm not going to pay that. Like I said, the only thing I got at the outlet was just that hat. I was going to get pins, but I felt like the pins were overpriced too. But that is my haul. Actually, you guys saw the Sauron bag too that I got. I got that bag at Box Lunch. It's not currently in stock. They had another Lord of the Rings bag as well that lit up, and I'm waiting for that to come back into stock because I have some rewards money that I would like to spend on that, but I don't know when it's going to come back in stock. Yachty, you would not believe it. Years ago, before the Character Warehouse got really, like, I don't know when all of a sudden it got so popular. I got a $30 crossbody bag of a Dooney and Burke bag of The Nightmare Before Christmas. It was like literally perfection. I paid $30 for it. You should just rename your channel to Mega Millions and just keep buying stuff. I wish I could. But before everyone goes, hold on. I have a really special magical moment today because I've been thinking about it all day. I'm like, do not forget, do not forget, do not forget, because I forget. But this person has been such an incredible supporter of not only my channel, but like every channel in this community for years. And I have gotten to know her over, like I said, the last couple of years. Just really an incredible, incredible supporter, not only of the channels, of my Etsy shop, like of everything that I do, that everyone does. And I'm so very grateful for this person, but this is also a very special day because this person is celebrating a very, very big moment in their life of 35 years of marriage. Like, how incredible. What an accomplishment to be celebrated. My parents are also married for a little over 35 years, but I think about how incredible it is to be married for 35 years. I've never been married. I just imagine like the amount of work that goes into your marriage and how incredible it is to have someone for 35 years that you just love spending time with. So, Tina McNeil, I am so, so, so lucky to have you. I'm so happy that you are my friend. So honored that you come and spend time with my channel and with us. And I know that you're watching, always watching. Your comments mean so much. Um, Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. I really, really, really appreciate it. So, if everyone wants to wish Tina a very happy anniversary, 34 years. Wow, Manny, that's incredible. You guys are such inspirations. I really hope that I get my grandparents were married for a lot of you guys know that my grandpa passed away about a little less than 2 months ago, but he and my grandma were married for almost 65 years. Just really the most incredible people, the most incredible couple, and my parents have been married for over 35 years. So I just have very, very wonderful examples, and I just appreciate that. I hope so too, Nicole, and I hope that I also can get lucky like that too. So Tina, thank you for being an inspiration for all of us. Just a really incredible human. So thank you, Tina. Happy anniversary. We love you. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everyone.